Hey everyone, PB at Kotaku here. It's time for another toy bargain hunting outing. This time it's going to be slightly different and a bit on the shorter side, which I will elaborate on. We're pretty much checking out the same stores, Ross and Burlington among others. Before that, if you enjoy the content, drop a like, leave a comment, and sub to the channel. Patreon's down low. Again, if you really want to show some support, get this Turdly Turd Scroll on your Animal Crossing island and familiarize the worst villager with a trusty net. With that out of the way, let's begin the hunt. This time I'm not starting the toy bargain hunting run on Saturday at 8 AM. It's actually the middle of the week Wednesday and it's around 5 PM, shortly after my workday ended. Not quite chicken jockey, but here's a Minecraft diamond level pig action figure. I've seen that many times before and I have yet to see the Minecraft movie. I won't be watching it in movie theaters after seeing videos of all those brain rot college kids being nuisances. The shelves are pretty messy and they feel a bit sparse, but maybe there's something here. Oh look, a He-Man action figure. Wait, Marvel Legends? This looks like He-Man though. Kazar? He even has the same amount of letters and a dash in his name like He-Man. So is this like Marvel's version of He-Man? $6? Finally, these are at a reasonable price again. I think this is cool, so... Okay, I actually read up a little on Kazar and it sounds like he's more akin to Tarzan and not really He-Man. Speaking of the latter, this version of Kazar predates He-Man by about 16 years, and the main reason why I thought of He-Man when I saw that Kazar figure? I mean, can you really blame me? The side-by-side comparison speaks for itself. Anyways, back to the hunt, and oh my goodness me, more Transformers stuff right next to each other. And both Bumblebee. First is a Transformers 1 2-in-1 wearable mask that can also transform into an action figure. $10 is not bad. It was cheaper than the Optimus Primal mask I saw a while back. It's nearly 10 inches tall, so that's almost $1 per inch. Great ratio there. Up next, we have another Bumblebee. I believe this one is from the Transformers Authentics line. For the commenters who love to correct content creators, if I'm wrong, now's your chance to live your dream. This is $6 as well. That's about 1/3 of what it cost on Amazon. I'm definitely on board for this. And you know what? This Bumblebee mask? It's coming with me too. This next one I've seen at Ross and DD's discounts during the 2024 holiday season, a Diablo 4 Hydra Lightning Sork statue by McFarlane Toys. There's different rarities of each statue and this one is common. We'll see statues of varying rarities later on. $5 for something like this ain't bad. And the DC Superpower Brainiac Skull Ship is back. If you missed out on this before, you have another chance to get one for a good price. Despite the shelves looking empty, there was plenty of neat stuff. I'm gonna have trouble carrying all of this and recording since I didn't grab a cart or basket, but I'll make it work. You know, I just gotta stack them up and walk carefully. I'm not finished yet though. There's still some areas to check out. This shelf is typically empty when I go here, but I found some stuff this time. A 2.5-inch standing Cat Mario minifigure for $4. A little too high though. And here's a Star Wars Epic Hero Series Boba Fett as he appears in The Mandalorian. I love the whole fully armored Mandalorian look, and it's only $3. That's another really good deal. Since I got so much stuff already, I gotta stack this on my pile of loot. I honestly don't remember the last time I picked up this many things in a single store. Why don't we do one final sweep of this area before I move on? Oh, I'm not even gonna bother with that one, Lamau. Everything at this Ross tends to be mixed together, so more often than not, I gotta dig around to find stuff. I was lucky though, it was all kinda out in the open for me, and trust me, it was like that when I got here. I didn't stage any of this. I know it's a suspiciously specific denial, but really, it's true. It's damn true. Anyways, there wasn't much else to see around here, so it's time to head over to the registers. On the way to checkout, I found this movable rack/shelf with some more collectibles. It's mostly stuff I've highlighted during my previous outings, but I did find one standout item. Action figures from Star Wars The Acolyte finally made their way to Ross. I never watched the series, and I am aware of its reception. I don't plan to watch, not because it sounds bad, but my time is limited, and I'm busy doing other things. $6 for a Jedi Trinity though. Because I had a long workday, I was feeling really sleepy after leaving this Ross. I needed to get a good nap in, so...
3 hours later.
Man, that was a great nap. I slept for a lot longer than I planned, and it's about 8:30 p.m., so I never really explained why I'm deviating from my usual routine of checking discount stores starting on Saturday morning. Well, I wanted to show that it's possible to find good stuff at discount stores at any time of the day, not only morning time. It was around 5 p.m. when I found all those collectibles at the previous Ross, and now we're gonna see if we could find cool stuff at nighttime. I won't omit repeats as long as they aren't super old, but I may skip stuff that I think wouldn't be a draw for most people. Unfortunately, nothing really to show at this section of Ross, but the checkout area is a different story. Yeah, there's a lot of Funko Pop figures and Best Action TMNT action figures, but I did say there was some stuff worth showing, right? Come on, I wouldn't let you down, I think. Of course I wouldn't. Here's some more Diablo 4 statues by McFarlane Toys, an epic Summoner Necro, a common Bone Spirit Necro, a common Landslide Druid, and finally, we have an epic Lightning Storm Druid. Can't be that epic if it only does 17 damage. And look who it is again, Jedi Master Trinity from Star Wars The Acolyte. What else do we got here? Some 7 Deadly Sins action figures by McFarlane Toys. You know, this checkout area really salvaged this Ross. Closing time is closing in, so let's hurry to another Ross. We're gonna fast forward until we get to the toy section. So why am I looking at the floor? Well, you'll never know when you'll find something interesting on the ground. Haven't you ever found money, a sealed pack of Oreos, the key to the city, or a first edition Charizard on the floor? No? Well, keep looking because you'll eventually find them. And here we are. We won't go through all of those Funko Pop figures because the section looks nearly identical to how it did last time. This Ross is normally rather messy, but at nighttime, it's even worse. It's understandable since a full day of chaos passed. What do you think we'll find here? More of the same stuff we saw earlier in the day? Well, at least there's Best Action TMNT action figures. It's always more crowded at Ross 2 hours after opening time. Gotta walk around and avoid people. Looks like we got more 7 Deadly Sins action figures by McFarlane Toys. Not really my cup of tea, so what else do we got here? Anything good? Oh, it's Marvel Legends He-Man again. I'm kidding, I know it's Khazar. And here's another Black Series action figure from Star Wars The Acolyte, Jedi Master Soul. Like Trinity, he's also $6, but unlike Trinity, I had no interest in getting this, so back to the shelf he goes. Wait, what the heck just happened? I put one back and there's another one immediately in front of me. That messed me up for a quick second. Like I said before, those Anime Heroes action figures are so gonna get clearanced out, but it might take a while. Anything different on this end cap? Ugh, not him again. It's a WWE Main Event Series Seth Franklin Rollins action figure. I'm so tired of that guy, and I was not surprised he won the triple threat match against CM Punk and Reigns at Mania. There's another Void King action figure. Let's keep going, maybe I'll find another Diablo 4 statue or another Marvel Legends action figure. And oh my god, right on cue, it's an epic rarity Whirlwind Barbarian statue. I recognize a lot of those weapons. There's a Maul to the left and a Zerker axe at the top right. And it's like I could predict the future. Here's a Marvel Legends Superior Iron Man. Like Khazar, he's only 6 clams. Price tag's at the top if that's what you're looking for, friend. There you go. I really am clairvoyant, aren't I? I thought I might see another Diablo 4 statue or Marvel Legends action figure, and they immediately appeared. I wonder how I attained the superpower. What's it called, by the way? Is it Notes? Photo Gallery? All for one? One for all? Short-term memory? I think any one of those will do. Anyways, since this video is more about seeing if we could find good stuff at discount stores any time of the day, I don't need to show every single thing like the duds. However, I need to take some time to say hi to my friends. Hey Santa, you asleep already? You didn't expect to see me today, huh? My bad, I'll try to stick to the usual schedule. Good to see you too, Santa clone. Just lounging around, I see. Well, I'll see you both on Saturday. I forgot to mention that I did take one more look through the shelves and I found this Pokemon Select Charizard action figure. This thing costs $13 and that's the same price compared to when I last saw it. Does anyone want a Knuckle Squishmallow? Only $5. I believe Five Below sells the smaller version of this for the same price. The worst part of being at Ross at later hours is the checkout line. It's usually pretty damn long, and there's rarely ever more than 2 registers open. I could be here forever.
1 eternity later.
And we're still here. Well, just because I had to keep waiting doesn't mean you have to. Let's jump to Marshall's. I was walking real fast because it was closing in 5 minutes, so time was extremely limited. However, the only thing I really saw were more Mr. Beast Panther vinyl figures. This time, they at least had a different version. No need to spend any more time at Marshall's, so let's quickly jump to the final stop of the night, Burlington, and check out that end cap. All of the journals are gone. I don't know if they sold out or if they are just moved, but in its place are a bunch of bubble blowers. Burlington stocking up on more summer stuff. I did manage to find some more Five Nights at Freddy's action figures by Funko here. Tie-Dye Bonnie in particular. I've seen these at various discount stores before, but I think the main ones are Burlington and Five Below. $6 is the usual pricing at Burlington, and I assume they're $5 at Five Below, but you never know. I see those tie-dye Bonnies were former Walmart exclusives. I always chuckle a bit when I see store exclusives end up at discount shops. Didn't really work out for those normal retail stores, huh? I think the funniest ones to see though are former convention exclusives like the ones from San Diego Comic-Con. L Mega Blocks for losing exclusive Brick Toy rights for Pokemon. They're gonna get wrecked by LEGO. That end cap is dead, but let's check out the plushies. It's pretty much the same except for the Super Mario Cheap plushies. They're rather soft, but they're not fluffy like Squishmallows. $13 is a bit high for discount store plushies. You wouldn't want to try using these as pillows though. They won't feel nice, and it feels like using a crappy flat motel pillow that provides no support nor comfort. This Burlington pretty much had all of the same action figures as last time. Ghostbusters, Transformers, Spawn, you name it. So there was plenty to choose from, even at night. I'm gonna wrap up now. This was shorter than my usual toy bargain hunting outing since it happened at night. I couldn't make it to DD's discounts because they close at 9:30 p.m. and I was pushing 10 p.m. at this moment at Burlington. Let's move on to the haul. It was another really good round of spoils this time, and I'm still blown away that most of it came from a single store. The Marvel Legends Superior Iron Man and the Epic Hero Series Boba Fett action figure were my favorite finds this time. In my last toy bargain hunting outing video, I forgot to include the Sonic Prime action figure I got at Marshall's, and a viewer brought that to my attention. I can't exclude Sonic, so just for the tally, I am rolling him over to this haul. And that concludes another toy bargain hunting outing. It goes to show that you don't need to go to stores early in the morning to find good stuff. Bargain hunt when it best fits your schedule. If you made it this far, type "you got the dud" in the comments. Make sure to also drop a like and sub to the channel. Check out my other videos if you got some more time on your hands. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.